Today we're diving into a head-to-head comparison of the 2026 Mazda CX-30 versus the 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, two compact sport utility vehicles designed to win over American drivers. This in-depth video will break down every angle, from performance and off-road capability to comfort, technology, and long-term value, helping you decide which SUV fits your lifestyle. Whether you're navigating busy city streets or hitting the open highways for a cross-country road trip, target audience appeal. For American car buyers, these vehicles represent the perfect blend of practicality, style, and adventure-ready features. We'll explore how the Mazda CX-30 and Subaru Crosstrek stack up for daily commutes in places like Los Angeles or Chicago, weekend getaways to the Rockies, or family trips across states. Overview of 2026 Mazda CX-30 and 2026 Subaru Crosstrek. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 brings sleek design and a premium feel to the compact SUV segment, while the 2026 Subaru Crosstrek leans into rugged versatility with its standard all-wheel drive. We'll compare their powertrains, interiors, tech, safety, and more, all tailored to what matters most for American roads and budgets. Let's get started with the vehicle overview. Vehicle overview, model history, and brand philosophy. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 builds on Mazda's KODO design philosophy, which emphasizes sleek lines and a driver-centric experience. Introduced in 2020, the CX-30 has carved a niche as a stylish, near-luxury compact SUV, blending sporty handling with upscale interiors. Mazda markets it as a vehicle for those who want a refined ride without breaking the bank. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, on the other hand, continues Subaru's legacy of rugged reliability, tracing back to its debut in 2012 as a lifted Impreza. Subaru's philosophy centers on adventure and durability, appealing to buyers who prioritize all-weather capability and outdoor versatility, especially in regions like the Pacific Northwest or New England. Available trims and configurations. For 2026, the Mazda CX-30 is expected to offer trims like Select, Preferred, Premium, and Turbo, giving buyers a range from budget-friendly to performance-oriented options. The Subaru Crosstrek is likely to maintain its base, Premium, Sport, Limited, and Wilderness trims, with the Wilderness catering specifically to off-road enthusiasts. Both SUVs offer flexibility, but the CX-30 leans toward premium trims while the Crosstrek emphasizes rugged variety. Base MSRP and value proposition in USD pricing for the 2026 Mazda CX-30 is estimated to start around $25,000 for the base Select trim, with top trims like the Turbo Premium Plus nearing $35,000. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek is expected to start slightly lower, around $24,000 for the base trim, with the Wilderness trim approaching $32,000. The CX-30 offers a near-luxury experience at a competitive price, while the Crosstrek provides standard all-wheel drive and off-road capability, delivering strong value for American buyers seeking versatility. Expected market positioning for 2026. The Mazda CX-30 positions itself as a stylish, urban-friendly SUV with a focus on driving dynamics, appealing to young professionals in cities like Austin or Seattle. The Subaru Crosstrek targets adventure seekers and families in rural or snowy areas like Colorado or Vermont, where its off-road prowess and reliability shine. Both vehicles compete in the crowded compact SUV market, but their distinct personalities cater to different American lifestyles, powertrain and performance, engine specifications, and options. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to offer two engine choices. The base engine is a 2.5-liter four-cylinder, producing around 191 horsepower and 186 pound-feet of torque. For performance enthusiasts, the turbocharged 2.5-liter four-cylinder, available in higher trims, is estimated to deliver 250 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque on premium fuel. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, meanwhile, is likely to stick with its 2.0-liter and 2.5-liter boxer four-cylinder engines, producing 152 and 182 horsepower, respectively. with torque outputs of 145 and 176 pound-feet. The Mazda CX-30's turbo option gives it a clear edge in raw power, while the Crosstrek's boxer engines provide a low center of gravity for stability, transmission types, and responsiveness. Both SUVs come with automatic transmissions, but their approaches differ. The Mazda CX-30 uses a 6-speed automatic, tuned for quick shifts and a sporty feel, especially in the turbo models, making it responsive. On American highways like I-95, the Subaru Crosstrek employs a continuously variable transmission, which prioritizes fuel efficiency and smooth power delivery. Ideal for steady cruising on roads like Route 66, the CX-30's transmission feels more engaging for spirited driving, while the Crosstrek's CVT excels in seamless acceleration for daily commutes, horsepower, and torque comparison. The Mazda CX-30's base engine outmuscles the Crosstrek's 2.0-liter, with 39 more horsepower and 41 more pound-feet of torque. The CX-30 Turbo widens this gap, offering nearly 70 horsepower more than the Crosstrek's top engine. For American drivers who value quick merges onto freeways like the 405 in Los Angeles, the CX-30's power advantage is noticeable. However, the Crosstrek's adequate torque suits stop-and-go traffic in cities like Boston, where raw power isn't always critical, 0 to 60 miles per hour times. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 base model is expected to hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 8 seconds, while the turbo version could drop to around 6 seconds based on current models and projected updates. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, with its base engine, takes approximately 9 seconds, while the 2.5-liter version shaves it down to about 8 seconds. For drivers on American backroads or those who enjoy spirited drives, the CX-30, especially in turbo form, offers a quicker sprint, but the Crosstrek remains competitive for everyday needs. Fuel efficiency for city and highway driving. The Mazda CX-30's base engine is estimated to achieve around 26 miles per gallon in the city and 33 miles per gallon on the highway, with the turbo model dropping slightly to 22 city and 30 highway. The Subaru Crosstrek is expected to deliver 28 miles per gallon city and 34 miles per gallon highway with its 2.0-liter engine, and about 27 city and 33 highway with the 2.5-liter for cross-country trips on highways like I-80. The Crosstrek's slight edge in fuel economy could save a few bucks, but the CX-30's performance trade-off appeals to those prioritizing power, all-terrain capability, ground clearance, and off-road angles. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek has a clear advantage in ground clearance, expected at 8.7 inches for standard trims and 9.3 inches for the Wilderness trim. Based on current models and projected updates, this makes it ideal for tackling rocky trails or snowy roads in places like Colorado or Michigan's Upper Peninsula. The 2026 Mazda CX-30, with an estimated ground clearance of 8 inches, is slightly lower but still capable for light off-roading, such as gravel paths in national parks. The Crosstrek's approach and departure angles, likely around 20 degrees and 30 degrees respectively for the Wilderness, outperform the CX-30's estimated 18 and 28 degrees, giving Subaru an edge for steeper inclines. All-wheel drive technology. Both SUVs offer all-wheel drive, but their systems differ. The Subaru Crosstrek's symmetrical all-wheel drive is standard across all trims, designed for optimal traction in adverse conditions like rain-soaked Seattle streets or icy Vermont roads. Its system actively distributes power to all 4 wheels, enhancing grip on loose surfaces. The Mazda CX-30's iActive all-wheel drive, available on most trims, uses predictive technology to adjust torque based on road conditions and driver inputs, prioritizing efficiency for urban commutes in cities like Chicago. While the Crosstrek system is more robust for off-road adventures, the CX-30's setup excels in mixed urban and highway driving, X-Mode versus iActive AWD performance. The Subaru Crosstrek's X-Mode, standard on higher trims and the Wilderness, optimizes traction for mud, snow, or dirt, with a dual-mode option on the Wilderness for tailored performance. This makes it a go-to for American outdoor enthusiasts hitting trails in places like Moab. The Mazda CX-30's iActive system, while sophisticated, lacks a dedicated off-road mode, focusing instead on seamless transitions between pavement and light off-road conditions, like wet grass or gravel driveways. For serious off-roaders, the Crosstrek's X-Mode is the stronger choice, but the CX-30 holds its own for casual adventures. Traction. In snow and mud for American winters. The Crosstrek's higher ground clearance and X-Mode give it superior traction in heavy snow or muddy conditions, critical for drivers in states like Minnesota or Maine during harsh winters. Its all-wheel drive system ensures confident handling on unplowed roads. The CX-30, with its slightly lower stance and predictive all-wheel drive, performs well in light snow or slush, suitable for suburban areas like Denver's outskirts, but it may struggle in deeper snow compared to the Crosstrek. For American buyers facing varied winter conditions, the Crosstrek is the safer bet for extreme weather. Driving experience. Steering and handling on winding roads. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to shine with its precise steering and sporty handling, tuned to feel more like a hatchback than an SUV, on winding American backroads like California's Pacific Coast Highway or Tennessee's Tail of the Dragon. The CX-30's responsive chassis and tight cornering make it a joy for drivers who crave engagement. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, with its focus on stability, offers competent but less dynamic handling, prioritizing grip over agility. Its steering feels heavier, better suited for straight-line stability on rural roads in states like Montana. The CX-30 appeals to enthusiasts, while the Crosstrek ensures confidence in varied conditions, suspension tuning for urban and rural commutes. The Mazda CX-30's suspension is expected to balance sportiness and comfort, absorbing bumps on urban streets like those in New York City while maintaining composure on rural highways. Its firmer setup enhances feedback for spirited drivers, but may feel slightly stiffer on rough pavement. The Subaru Crosstrek's suspension, tuned for versatility, soaks up potholes and uneven surfaces better, ideal for rural commutes in places like upstate New York or Oregon. For American buyers splitting time between city and countryside, the Crosstrek offers a smoother ride, while the CX-30 prioritizes driver connection, noise, vibration, and harshness levels. Mazda has worked to refine the CX-30's cabin, with expected improvements in noise insulation for 2026, reducing road and wind noise on highways like I-70. Its focus on premium materials helps dampen vibrations, creating a quieter ride for urban commutes. The Subaru Crosstrek, while improved, is likely to have slightly higher noise levels due to its rugged design and boxer engine, which can transmit some vibration. For long drives across states like Texas, the CX-30 feels more refined, but the Crosstrek's noise levels are acceptable for its adventure-oriented audience. Performance on long American road trips. For cross-country trips on interstates like I-80 or I-10, the Mazda CX-30's punchy engines, especially the turbo, provide effortless passing power and a refined ride, making it ideal for covering vast distances comfortably. Its sporty dynamics keep drivers engaged over long hours. The Subaru Crosstrek, with its focus on fuel efficiency and stable handling, excels at steady cruising, particularly in unpredictable weather. Its all-wheel drive adds peace of mind on mixed road conditions, like rain or light snow in the Midwest. The CX-30 is the choice for driving enthusiasts, while the Crosstrek suits practical road trippers. Interior design and comfort, cabin materials, and build quality. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to elevate its interior with premium materials like soft-touch surfaces, available leather upholstery, and metallic accents, creating a near-luxury feel. Its attention to detail, inspired by Mazda's KODO design, makes the cabin feel upscale for a compact SUV appealing to buyers in cities like San Francisco who value refinement. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, while improved, is likely to use more utilitarian materials, with durable plastics and cloth or leatherette options, prioritizing function over flair. Its rugged aesthetic suits buyers in places like Denver who need a cabin that can handle muddy boots. The CX-30 wins for sophistication, but the Crosstrek's build is tough and practical. front and rear seat comfort. The Mazda CX-30 offers supportive front seats with available heating and ventilation, ideal for long drives on highways like I-95. Its rear seats provide decent legroom for adults, though headroom may feel snug for taller passengers. The Subaru Crosstrek seats are designed for comfort over long distances, with slightly more rear legroom, making it better for families or carpooling in suburban areas like Atlanta. Both SUVs offer adjustable driver seats, but the CX-30's sportier bolstering appeals to enthusiasts, while the Crosstrek prioritizes all-day comfort for diverse American drivers. Climate control features. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to offer dual-zone automatic climate control on higher trims, with intuitive controls for quick adjustments in varied climates like Florida's humidity or Arizona's heat. Rear vents are likely standard on premium trims. The Subaru Crosstrek is expected to include single-zone automatic climate control, with dual-zone available on higher trims like the Limited. Its system is effective for cold weather, crucial for buyers in states like Minnesota. The CX-30's setup feels more premium, but the Crosstrek's is practical for most American conditions. Interior noise insulation. Mazda's focus on a refined cabin means the 2026 CX-30 is expected to have excellent noise insulation, minimizing tire and wind noise on interstates like I-80. This creates a serene environment for urban commuters or road trippers. The Subaru Crosstrek, while improved, may let in more road noise due to its rugged tires and less aggressive soundproofing, noticeable on long drives. For buyers prioritizing a quiet ride in cities like Seattle, the CX-30 is the better choice, but the Crosstrek's noise levels are acceptable for its adventure-ready design, cargo and utility, cargo space behind rear seats. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to offer around 20 cubic feet of cargo space behind the rear seats. Based on current models and projected updates, this is sufficient for daily errands like grocery runs in suburban areas such as Dallas or packing for a weekend camping trip. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, with an estimated 21 cubic feet behind the rear seats, slightly edges out the CX-30, making it a better choice for American families needing extra room for sports gear or pet supplies. Both SUVs provide practical storage solutions, but the Crosstrek's slight advantage suits buyers, prioritizing utility, maximum cargo capacity, with seats folded. With the rear seats folded, the Mazda CX-30 is expected to provide approximately 45 cubic feet of cargo space, ideal for hauling larger items like furniture during a move in cities like Chicago. The Subaru Crosstrek is likely to offer around 55 cubic feet with seats folded, giving it a noticeable edge for road trips or Home Depot runs in places like Denver. The Cross 11:14 p.m. PKT, Thursday, September 4, 2025. Rex flat folding. Seats and wider cargo area make it more versatile for bulky loads, while the CX-30 remains competitive for smaller hauls, roof rail functionality and load limits. Both SUVs come equipped with roof rails, but their capabilities differ. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek's roof rails are expected to support up to 150 pounds, designed for rugged use like carrying kayaks or bikes on outdoor adventures in places like Colorado's Rocky Mountains. The Mazda CX-30's roof rails, likely rated for around 100 pounds, are stylish and functional for lighter loads, such as luggage for a cross-country trip on I-90. The Crosstrek is better suited for heavy outdoor gear, while the CX-30 caters to urban drivers with occasional cargo needs, practicality for family vacations and grocery runs. For American families, the Subaru Crosstrek's larger cargo area and higher roof rail capacity make it a top pick for vacations, easily accommodating strollers or coolers for trips to destinations like the Grand Canyon. Its wide cargo opening simplifies loading. The Mazda CX-30, with a slightly smaller cargo area, is still practical for grocery runs or school drop-offs in cities like Los Angeles, with convenient storage cubbies for smaller items. The Crosstrek leans toward family-friendly utility, while the CX-30 prioritizes compact efficiency for urban lifestyles, infotainment and connectivity, touchscreen size, and interface usability. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to feature a 10.2-inch touchscreen, Based on Mazda's recent updates, with a sleek interface controlled via a rotary dial for minimal driver distraction, its system is intuitive, ideal for navigating menus during urban commutes in cities like Miami. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek is likely to offer an 8-inch touchscreen on base trims and an 11.6-inch vertical touchscreen on higher trims, with a straightforward layout suited for quick inputs on highways like I-95. The CX-30's premium design feels more upscale, but the Crosstrek's larger screen option is more user-friendly for tech-savvy American drivers, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto integration. Both SUVs are expected to include standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for 2026, ensuring seamless smartphone integration. The Mazda CX-30 system is optimized for crisp graphics and quick response times, perfect for streaming navigation apps like Google Maps on cross-country drives. The Subaru Crosstrek's integration is equally robust, with its larger screen enhancing visibility for apps like Waze during city traffic in places like Boston. Both vehicles cater well to American buyers who rely on smartphones for navigation and entertainment, with no significant edge between them. Audio system options and sound quality. The Mazda CX-30 is expected to offer a standard 8-speaker audio system with a 12-speaker Bose premium system on higher trims, delivering rich sound for music lovers cruising highways like Route 66. The Subaru Crosstrek is likely to provide a 6-speaker system with an optional 8-speaker Harman Kardon system on top trims, offering solid clarity for podcasts or music on rural roads. The CX-30's Bose system provides a more immersive experience for audiophiles, while the Crosstrek's audio is practical for everyday American commutes. Wireless charging and USB port availability. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to include a wireless charging pad and multiple USB-C ports on higher trims, catering to urban professionals who need to stay connected in cities like Seattle. The Subaru Crosstrek is likely to offer USB-A and USB-C ports across trims, with wireless charging available on premium models, ensuring convenience for family road trips. Both SUVs meet the needs of tech-dependent American drivers, but the CX-30's charging setup feels slightly more modern, while the Crosstrek prioritizes accessibility with more port options, safety and driver assistance, standard safety features. Both the 2026 Mazda CX-30 and 2026 Subaru Crosstrek are expected to come loaded with standard safety features tailored for American roads. The CX-30 is likely to include automatic emergency braking, lane departure warnings, and pedestrian detection, ensuring confidence in urban environments like San Francisco's busy streets. The Subaru Crosstrek is expected to offer its EyeSight suite as standard, including adaptive cruise control, pre-collision braking, and lane departure alerts, ideal for highway commutes on I-80. Both SUVs prioritize safety, but the Crosstrek's EyeSight system provides a slight edge with its comprehensive standard package. Advanced driver aids. The Mazda CX-30's higher trims are expected to offer advanced features like traffic jam assist, blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert, and a 360-degree camera system, perfect for navigating tight parking lots in cities like Chicago. The Subaru Crosstrek's EyeSight on premium trims is likely to include lane centering, automatic reverse braking, and driver attention monitoring, enhancing safety on long drives through rural areas like Montana. The CX-30 leans toward premium tech, while the Crosstrek's aids are more focused on practical assistance for diverse American driving conditions. NHTSA and IIHS crash test ratings. While 2026 crash test ratings are not yet available, the Mazda CX-30 has historically earned 5-star NHTSA ratings and IIHS Top Safety Pick Awards, thanks to its robust structure and safety tech. The Subaru Crosstrek also consistently achieves 5-star NHTSA ratings and Top Safety Pick Plus status from IIHS, reflecting its strong safety engineering. Both SUVs are expected to maintain these high standards for 2026, offering peace of mind for American families in states like Texas or Florida, with no clear winner in crashworthiness, rear visibility, and camera systems. The Mazda CX-30's compact design can limit rear visibility, but its standard rear-view camera and available 360-degree view system provide clear visuals for backing up in crowded lots, like those in Los Angeles malls. The Subaru Crosstrek offers better natural rear visibility due to its boxier shape, paired with a standard high-resolution rear-view camera and optional multi-angle cameras. For American drivers frequently parking in tight urban spaces, the CX-30's camera tech feels more advanced, but the Crosstrek's design aids practical. Visibility, technology, and innovation. Head-up display and driver information screens. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to offer an available head-up display on higher trims, projecting key information like speed and navigation onto the windshield, ideal for keeping eyes on the road during highway drives on I-95. Its driver information screen, likely a 7-inch digital display, provides clear readouts for American commuters. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek is not expected to include a head-up display, but will likely feature a customizable 5-inch or larger digital driver display on premium trims, sufficient for practical information on rural roads like those in Colorado. The CX-30's head-up display gives it a tech edge for urban drivers, keyless entry, and remote start features. Both SUVs are expected to offer keyless entry and push-button start as standard or on mid-tier trims. The Mazda CX-30's remote start, available via a smartphone app, allows pre-cooling the cabin, perfect for hot summer days in states like Arizona. The Subaru Crosstrek's remote start, also app-based on higher trims, emphasizes preheating. For cold mornings in places like Minnesota, both systems cater to American convenience, with the CX-30 feeling slightly more polished and the Crosstrek prioritizing rugged reliability. Over-the-air update capabilities. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to support over-the-air updates for its infotainment and select vehicle systems, ensuring software stays current for tech-savvy buyers in cities like Seattle. The Subaru Crosstrek is likely to offer similar over-the-air updates for its Starlink system, focusing on infotainment and navigation enhancements, valuable for cross-country travelers. Both SUVs align with American demand for connected vehicles, with no significant difference in capability, though Mazda's interface may feel more seamless. Unique tech features for 2026 models. The Mazda CX-30 is expected to introduce an enhanced traffic sign recognition system, displaying speed limits and stop signs on its head-up display, useful for navigating unfamiliar roads in states like California. The Subaru Crosstrek's Wilderness trim may include a unique off-road telemetry display, showing pitch and roll angles for trails in places like Utah's Moab. The CX-30's tech leans toward urban sophistication, while the Crosstrek's innovations cater to adventure seekers, appealing to different American lifestyles. Cost of ownership. Estimated maintenance costs. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to have slightly higher maintenance costs due to its premium components and available turbo engine, with annual maintenance estimated at around $600, based on current models and industry trends. This includes oil changes, tire rotations, and minor services. Typical for urban drivers in cities like Los Angeles, the 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, known for its durable engineering, is likely to have lower maintenance costs, estimated at around $500 annually, appealing to budget-conscious buyers in rural Suzhou system. Rural areas like Montana, both SUVs offer competitive maintenance costs, but the Crosstrek's simpler design may save money over time, depreciation, and resale value trends. Mazda vehicles, including the CX-30, typically retain strong resale value in the American market, with an expected depreciation rate of about 40% over 5 years, based on historical data. The Subaru Crosstrek, with its reputation for reliability, is projected to hold slightly better resale value, potentially losing 35% over the same period. For American buyers planning to trade in after a few years, the Crosstrek may offer a slight financial edge, especially in regions like the Northeast, where Subarus are popular. Fuel costs for typical American commutes. Assuming an average American commute of 15,000 miles per year and gas prices around $3 per gallon, the Mazda CX-30's base model, with an estimated 30 miles per gallon combined, would cost about $1,500 annually in fuel. The Subaru Crosstrek, with a combined 31 miles per gallon, would cost around $1,450. For cross-country trips or longer commutes in states like Texas, the Crosstrek's fuel efficiency could save roughly $50 a year, though the CX-30's turbo model may increase costs for performance enthusiasts, warranty coverage, and roadside assistance. Both SUVs are expected to offer competitive warranties for 2026. The Mazda CX-30 is likely to include a 3-year or 36,000-mile basic warranty and a 5-year or 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, with roadside assistance included. The Subaru Crosstrek typically offers the same warranty terms, with roadside assistance for 3 years or 36,000 miles. Both provide solid coverage for American buyers, with no significant differences, ensuring peace of mind for long drives across states like California or Florida. Exterior design and styling. Aesthetic philosophy. KODO versus Subaru ruggedness. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 embraces Mazda's KODO design philosophy, characterized by flowing lines and a sleek, almost sculptural look that stands out in urban settings like Miami or San Francisco. Its bold grille and sharp LED headlights create a premium, near-luxury appearance. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, in contrast, leans into Subaru's rugged aesthetic with a boxier shape, prominent cladding, and a tougher stance. Appealing to adventure seekers in places like Colorado or Oregon, the CX-30 feels more stylish for city streets, while the Crosstrek's design screams off-road readiness. Wheel size options and design. The Mazda CX-30 is expected to offer 16-inch to 18-inch alloy wheels, with higher trims featuring sleek, polished designs that complement its upscale vibe, perfect for cruising American highways like I-95. The Subaru Crosstrek is likely to provide 16-inch to 17-inch wheels, with the Wilderness trim offering rugged, off-road-ready design suited for trails in states like Utah. The CX-30's wheels enhance its sporty look, while the Crosstreks prioritize function for varied terrains, lighting technology, LED features. SUVs are expected to feature standard LED headlights for 2026, with the Mazda CX-30 likely offering adaptive LED lights on premium trims that adjust to steering input, ideal for navigating dark rural roads in places like Vermont. The Subaru Crosstrek is expected to include LED headlights with automatic high beams, plus available fog lights on the Wilderness trim for enhanced visibility in foggy or snowy conditions. Common in the Pacific Northwest, the CX-30's lighting feels more advanced, but the Crosstrek's setup is practical for adverse weather. Color options and customization. The Mazda CX-30 is expected to offer a range of vibrant colors, including signature shades like Soul Red Crystal Metallic and Polymetal Gray, appealing to buyers who want a standout look in cities like Los Angeles. The Subaru Crosstrek will likely provide earthy tones like Crystal White Pearl and Geyser Blue, with the Wilderness trim adding exclusive off-road-inspired hues. Both SUVs cater to American tastes, with the CX-30 offering bolder, urban-friendly colors and the Crosstrek leaning toward rugged, nature-inspired options. Towing and hauling. Maximum towing capacity. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek is expected to offer a maximum towing capacity of around 1,500 pounds across most trims, with the Wilderness trim potentially increasing to 2,000 pounds based on current models and projected updates. This makes it suitable for small trailers or lightweight boats. Ideal for weekend getaways in places like the Great Lakes. The 2026 Mazda CX-30, with an estimated towing capacity of 1,000 pounds, is less capable but sufficient for small cargo like jet skis. For trips to coastal areas like Florida, the Crosstrek is the better choice for American buyers needing to tow. Towing features and accessories. The Subaru Crosstrek is likely to offer towing-specific features like a trailer hitch receiver and trailer stability assist, enhancing control when hauling on highways like I-90. The Wilderness trim may include additional cooling systems for towing in hot climates. The Mazda CX-30 is expected to provide a basic tow hitch option on higher trims, with no advanced towing aids, focusing instead on urban utility. The Crosstrek's towing setup is more robust for American outdoor enthusiasts, while the CX-30s is adequate for occasional light loads. Suitability for small trailers or boats. For American buyers hauling small trailers or boats for camping or fishing trips, the Subaru Crosstrek's higher towing capacity and all-wheel drive make it a stronger choice, especially in rugged areas like the Rockies. Its stability control ensures confidence on uneven terrain. The Mazda CX-30 can handle lightweight trailers for short trips, like to a nearby lake, but its lower capacity limits versatility. The Crosstrek excels for those planning frequent outdoor adventures, while the CX-30 suits urban drivers with minimal towing needs. Environmental impact, emissions, and eco-friendly features. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to produce moderate emissions for a compact SUV, with its base 2.5-liter engine estimated to emit around 200 grams of CO2 per mile, based on current models. It may include eco-friendly features like an idle stop-start system to reduce fuel use in city traffic, such as in Los Angeles. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, with its boxer engines, is likely to have slightly lower emissions, around 190 grams of CO2 per mile, and may offer a fuel-saving eco mode. Both SUVs cater to American buyers seeking efficiency, but the Crosstrek has a slight edge in emissions reduction, availability of hybrid or electric options. The Subaru Crosstrek has a history of offering a hybrid variant, and for 2026, a plug-in hybrid option is expected, potentially delivering 30 miles of electric range, ideal for short commutes in cities like Seattle. The Mazda CX-30 is not expected to offer a hybrid or electric version for 2026, focusing instead on efficient gasoline engines. For American buyers prioritizing eco-conscious driving, the Crosstrek's hybrid option makes it the greener choice, while the CX-30 lags in electrified offerings, fuel-type compatibility, regular versus premium. The Mazda CX-30's base engine is expected to run on regular unleaded fuel, keeping costs low for daily commutes, though its turbo engine may recommend premium fuel for optimal performance, impacting budgets in states like California. The Subaru Crosstrek's engines are designed to use regular unleaded fuel across all trims, maximizing affordability for cross-country trips on highways like I-80. The Crosstrek's universal fuel compatibility gives it an advantage for cost-conscious American drivers. While the CX-30's turbo option appeals to those prioritizing performance, consumer appeal and reliability, J.D. Power and Consumer Reports reliability ratings. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is expected to maintain Mazda's strong reliability reputation, with current models scoring around 80 out of 100 in J.D. Power dependability ratings and high marks from Consumer Reports for mechanical reliability. This makes it a solid choice for American buyers seeking a low-maintenance SUV in cities like Chicago. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, backed by Subaru's renowned durability, is likely to score slightly higher, around 82 in J.D. Power ratings, with Consumer Reports praising its long-term reliability. For buyers in rugged regions like Colorado, the Crosstrek's proven track record gives it a slight edge. Owner satisfaction scores. Owner satisfaction for the Mazda CX-30 is high, with current models earning praise for their driving dynamics and premium interiors, likely translating to an estimated 85% satisfaction rate among American owners, based on industry trends. The Subaru Crosstrek also enjoys strong loyalty, with an expected 87% satisfaction rate, driven by its versatility and all-weather capability, appealing to owners in states like Vermont. Both SUVs score well, but the Crosstrek's broader appeal to outdoor enthusiasts may tip the scales. Brand loyalty. Among American buyers, Subaru has a cult-like following in the U.S., particularly in regions like the Pacific Northwest and New England, where its all-wheel drive and rugged image drive repeat purchases. The Crosstrek benefits from this, with many owners upgrading within the Subaru lineup. Mazda's CX-30 attracts buyers seeking style and performance, particularly in urban markets like Los Angeles, but its brand loyalty is slightly less intense. For American buyers prioritizing a trusted brand, Subaru's legacy gives the Crosstrek an advantage, while the CX-30 appeals to those wanting a fresh, upscale option. Common maintenance issues. The Mazda CX-30 has few reported issues, with minor complaints about infotainment glitches in current models, expected to be addressed by 2026 with software updates. The Subaru Crosstrek is similarly reliable, though some owners report CVT-related concerns in older models, likely improved. For 2026, both SUVs are low maintenance for American drivers, but the CX-30's simpler transmission may reduce long-term repair costs, while the Crosstrek's robust build suits harsh conditions in states like Minnesota. American market fit. Suitability for urban commuting in U.S. cities. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 is tailored for urban environments, with its compact size, agile handling, and premium interior making it ideal for navigating crowded streets in cities like New York or San Francisco. Its responsive steering and tight turning radius excel in tight parking lots and stop-and-go traffic. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, while capable in urban settings, is slightly larger and less nimble, but its standard all-wheel drive provides confidence in rainy or snowy cities like Seattle or Chicago. The CX-30 is the better pick for city dwellers, while the Crosstrek offers versatility for mixed conditions, performance on interstate highways. For long-distance highway driving on interstates like I-10 or I-95, the Mazda CX-30's refined ride and available turbo engine delivers smooth acceleration and passing power, ideal for covering vast distances across states like Texas or Florida. Its quiet cabin enhances comfort on extended trips. The Subaru Crosstrek prioritizes stability and fuel efficiency, making it a reliable choice for steady cruising on highways, like I-80, especially in adverse weather. The CX-30 appeals to drivers seeking engagement, while the Crosstrek suits those prioritizing predictability. Adaptability for rural and mountainous regions. The Subaru Crosstrek shines in rural and mountainous areas, like the Rockies or Appalachians, thanks to its higher ground clearance, robust all-wheel drive, and available X-Mode. It handles dirt, roads, and light trails with ease, appealing to buyers in states like Montana or West Virginia. The Mazda CX-30, with its capable all-wheel drive and sporty dynamics, is suitable for paved rural roads, but less equipped for rugged terrain. The Crosstrek is the clear choice for American buyers in remote areas, while the CX-30 fits smoother rural commutes. Cultural appeal to American SUV buyers. The Mazda CX-30 resonates with American buyers seeking a stylish, upscale, compact SUV that feels like a premium vehicle without the luxury price tag. Popular in trendy urban markets like Austin or Miami, the Subaru Crosstrek taps into America's love for adventure and reliability, with a rugged image that appeals to outdoor enthusiasts in regions like the Pacific Northwest or Colorado. Both SUVs align with American SUV trends, but the CX-30 targets style-conscious buyers, while the Crosstrek caters to practical, adventure-ready drivers. Thank you for watching this in-depth comparison of the 2026 Mazda CX-30 versus the 2026 Subaru Crosstrek SUV. We've covered everything from performance and off-road capability to interior comfort, technology, and long-term value, all tailored. For American roads now, we want to hear from you. Which SUV would you pick for your next cross-country road trip or daily commute? Drop your choice in the comments below, and let us know if you're Team Mazda for its sporty style or Team Subaru for its rugged versatility. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe for more automotive content, and share it with your fellow car enthusiasts. See you in the next one.